Ah, you're here. Sorry, I was just about to send...
What did you find out?
Well, lots of unexpected detail. The mercs themselves were surprisingly easy to catch. We just had someone dress up as Sachin and they took the bait. But then it starts to get messy. During the interrogation, we learned that they were
What? Why would someone want to kidnap their own father?
It's anybody's guess at this point. In any event, apparently the guys we caught are just the tip of the iceberg. Most of them are still snooping. We're diverting manpower as we speak to try and round them all up. Would you like to come?
Sure! Let's go get to... Are you sure this is the right place? Something feels... off.
I'm positive. But I don't understand why they're all unconscious on the ground.
Boss, we got more company.
Look, we were just doing what we were paid to do. You're punishing the wrong people here. You want the real culprit? It's this guy. He hired us to kidnap Sachin.
What happened? Who beat you all up?
Wait, you mean you aren't with them?
With who? Who did...
First there was this flying brat. Didn't bother asking any questions, just started throwing punches.
I've got the confirmation I needed. This is the one who masterminded this whole plot. If you have any questions for him, now's your chance to ask them. When you're done, I'm a
So why did you hire people to kidnap Sachin?
What do you think? 20 years ago, he upped and left to go and live a carefree life. As if that's not bad enough already, he went and put his entire fortune in the care of the academia, along with a contract saying that one day he'd pass it all on to a genius. That's my inheritance. By rights. You expect me to sit back and watch? Of course! Didn't he say he would be here somewhere, watching the championship from the shadow? So, I figured I'd get some people to nab him. Then I make him change the contract. And if the academia... No. The old fart knows how to... I already thought he'd gone mad 20 years ago. And who knows what a mad diadem of knowledge. You mean that thing he donated to the academia? Well, I can tell you that it's very expensive. He sold a lot of assets to purchase it back. Weird things started happening after he brought it home, too. For example, sometimes we'd hear a high-pitched voice. Also, before donating it to the academia, he once shut himself in that same storeroom and researched it non-stop for days. Something was already seriously wrong with him by that point. Nothing he did shocked me.
What do you mean, something wrong?
I only have a vague memory of it, since I was very young at the time. But I have the impression that he went out into the desert for research and didn't return for many. When he finally did return, he was a changed person. He would mumble incomprehensibly and write I asked if I could see what he'd written, but he chased me out of the room. Later, he went out somewhere. Part of me wonders whether he'd already stopped being my father by that point. Perhaps the man we called...
Okay, you can stop now.
You can believe me or not. Doesn't matter to me. I told you all I know. Whatever it is that he's researching out there, he'll...
You finished? In that case, come with us. Well, we finally caught the guy behind all this. Thanks for do you still have any lingering concerns?
Yeah!
Scribe Al-Haytham looked into this matter. Understood. Well, if you believe there to be an issue...
That makes sense. Okay then, let's get back...
You're finally back. Where have you been? I looked everywhere for you.
We were out capturing some bad guys who wanted to kidnap Sachin. But that's not important right now. We think there might be something wrong with the Diadem of Knowledge, and we'd like to investigate it.
The diadem? That seems... The Diadem of Knowledge has been used in every extravaganza over the... This is pretty serious. Okay, here's the situation. The diadem is currently in Mount Ima Forest. In the third round, contestants have to go into Mount Ima Forest, find the diadem, bring it back, and play. Considering how close the scores are between our contestants, whoever wins this round is very likely to be... As such, I suspect I'll mark the diadem's location for you. Please head there immediately.
Alright, That's weird. The locator stopped working. Is the forest interfering with it? Ugh. Let's just go grab the diadem. Uh-oh. This place looks empty. Did someone already take it? Well, we might as well head back and see if anyone's turned...
Oh, looks like Layla has seized the diadem. But getting to the goal won't be easy.
That guy enters the fray.
Horizon's device has gone haywire.
The competition is heating up. Oh. And here's Kaveh bringing up the rear.
It's Kaveh's toolbox! Throwing the diadem to its owner.
Yes, that's right. Put the diadem in place, and you shall gain all you desire.
Who are you? I need you to get out of my head!
I am confident that you will not disappoint me.
What just happened to me?
Something's wrong.
At long last, someone come, Kaveh. Come to me, my child.
How do you know my name? Who are...
I am Sachin. Well, to be precise, I am but a fragment of Sachin's mind. Fate is a curious thing. Seeing you reminds me of another I once met. But you are made of sterner stuff than he. We meet for the first time, children. But what I mean to say now is of utmost importance. So, you have all performed outstandingly in this Interdarshan Championship. The Academia has many rare talents among its ranks, and you are the creme of the creme. But if I were to choose a successor, I would choose you, Kaveh. Not only because you were victorious, but also due to our similarities in character.
Me?
Why, yes. Both of us have the misfortune to be idealists. 28 years ago, I came to the desert and lived there for 8 full years. What do you think I saw there? Conflict over water sources, robbing of merchant caravans. Exploitation of the things I witnessed there tormented me greatly. I wished desperately...
So, did you...
As a Vahumana scholar, I tried to use Vahumana knowledge to... I researched history and anthropology, performed countless experiments on human nature, and even sought out the scholars living deep in the desert who called themselves the Lost Darshan. But in the end, I found that the answer I sought, it was not possible to simply assign blame for these transgressions.
to any one party. For the sins are carved into humanity's very nature. The aim of my research was to draw lessons from history. But what I discovered was that history offers no such guidance. After this realization, I could no longer... But before I went through with it, a strange twist of fate led me to come into the possession of this diadem, which has the...
As I thought, the contract you signed with the Academia was in essence your will. But if you'd given up hope on this world, why did you feel that...
I mentioned that I had performed a great many experiments concerning human nature. The Academia has no shortage of genius talents, nurturing the brightest minds of every generation. And so, with a handsome reward to draw out the worthiest of individuals, my hope was that one day
I see. So you desired a successor who was not only a genius, but who also understood the suffering of ordinary people. Such...
Huh?
But did you ever consider that wealth numbs the human heart to the pain in the world? Even an idealist may be incapable of following through on your wishes after inheriting your wealth.
You are highly intelligent, yet you are not the sort of person who would understand whether my successor suffers as a consequence of my research, or succumbs to an indulgence. I grieve the fundamental sickness of the world. I regret the unbearable. And this, Kaveh, my dear child.
You're absolutely certain that you want to give me everything you owned?
I have faith in what I see in you. Now wear the diadem, Kaveh, and complete the journey that I... Will the verdict I reached cause you suffering? Or will this newfound wealth numb your heart? I look forward to your answer. All of my research materials are being stored at our...
Huh?
I've heard enough! My life's enough of a mess already. The last thing I need is more suffering. Keep your Mora. I don't need it. Didn't you say that you saw a lot of people in pain? Well, if that's the case, then your wealth can go to them. I guess that'll...
Kaveh.
Are you all right? Any physical discomfort?
I'm fine. Thanks, Tainari.
Don't push yourself too hard.
Kaveh.
Kaveh may have broken the diadem, but he successfully completed the task. According to the rules, this makes him the victor of round 3. Points-wise, this, as the champion and Sachin's personally designated successor, Kaveh has obtained the rights to inherit the entirety of his estate. For the avoidance of doubt, can you confirm that it is your intention to donate?
Like I said, he thought that the world is a bad place. Well then, rejecting the world will achieve nothing.
All right. As the scribe, the sages will contact you in person for details on how exactly Sachin's estate is to be used.
That sounds fine. I don't know if his research findings were right, nor would I know how to finish his but what I do know is that by ending this here, no contestants will have to suffer. We won't be the last. There will be more championships to come. Sachin's words can only cause pain. We're all scholars here. I know full well that shutting down his views like this is autocratic and arrogant. Fine, it's the least I can do. And...
Well said. What you've expressed is a sense of justice and idealism that many aspire to, but I say this despite the fact that, in my view, it's quite ridiculous. You have long been aware of what... Nevertheless, your perspective is well suited to appearing in a victory speech. Contestant Kaveh, on behalf of the organizing committee, it is my...
What? Please. Anyway, this isn't the time or place for debates. Keep your commentary focused on the
Congratulations, Kaveh.
Also, you'll need to...
Looks like the ceremony will be held at the main venue. Let's head up.
Thank you all for your excellent performance. And that brings this year's Interdarshan Championship to a... Finally, it gives me great pleasure to invite our champion, Kaveh, to the... Typically at this point, we would crown our champion with the diadem as well as presenting them with their award. However, we have just received word that Kaveh has inherited Sachin's estate and made the decision to...
Sachin's estate?
So much, Mora.
Kaveh's generosity will give many struggling families the chance to change their lives. Of course, without the diadem and prize money to present, this makes the award ceremony a little more concise than expected. Would you like to say a few words, Kaveh? Thank you all for your excellent performance. Finally, it gives me great pleasure to... Typically at this point, we would crown our champion with the diadem as well as... However, we have just received word that Kaveh has inherited Sachin...
So much, Mora.
Kaveh's generosity will give many struggling families the chance to change their lives. Of course, without the diadem and prize money to present, this makes the award ceremony a little more concise than expected. Would you like to say a few words, Kaveh?
I'm not entirely sure what I should say under these circumstances. I'm glad to have won. As for why I want to give the Mora... Anyway, this isn't really the time and place for such weighty and complicated topics.
Oh, Kaveh, just one moment. While this is a short and sweet award ceremony, we do still have a prize to present you with. Please take this limited edition Genius Invocation. Additionally, your champion status will be logged in your record. This means that the sages will...
All right, I'll take the card. But as for...
In that case, I declare the award ceremony over. Let's give our...
I still don't really get it. The sum of Mora would have been in...
That just means you're not strange enough to understand the way that geniuses think. Come on, we've still got the...
Glad that's over. I think I'm quite good at giving speeches, but this one was just so tiring.
Do you mean that you're still exhausted from the competition? Honestly, you don't look happy at all, but whatever else happened...
I suppose... Oh, wait. Sino's...
So you're gonna give it to him? But...
Why would I do that? It's of no use to me whatsoever. I may as well just give it to him.
Whoa! This is a super big deal!
Huh? But I was gonna rest for a while longer. Hey, stop pulling my...
What you looking at, Sino?
I'm still thinking about the Sachin issue.
Well, they gave me this limited edition Genius Invocation card, and I figured you'd have more use for it than I.
But it's a limited edition.
What else would I do with it? I have no...
But it's limited edition. Kaveh, are you in trouble?
That's not what I meant at all. Yes, I have all sorts of problems, but that has absolutely nothing to do with this card.
All right. In that case, But now that I realize that you have no concept of its value, how about this? I shall buy it from you at a fair price. Namely, the price that the
Oh, come on. It's just one card. How much could it really be worth?
1 million more at the very least.
Huh? How much?
1 million more?
If you feel that's too low, I can go a little.
1 million mora for a card? But you already have a whole bunch of these, shiny ones.
Not every card is this valuable, and some cards are exquisitely...
Huh. Well, I guess they must pay you plenty to be General But really, it's fine. I'd feel bad taking mora from a...
Don't feel bad. I save a lot. I can spare the more...
You don't spend all your savings on your hobbies, do you?
Sounds like you're speaking from personal experience.
I don't want to talk about...
In that case, maybe you're the one who should be listening to your advice. In any case, I, Sino, will take this precious card, and it shall join the deck of destiny.
All right, if you insist.
Well, this is what they call all's well. Paimon wonders how the other contestants are doing. Let's go check.
I'm telling you, you can't go wrong taking advice from me on what to wear. Back in the day, my fashion...
Really? Well, then, sure, Madame Farazan.
Farazan! Nilu! Even DM...
Candace and I bumped into these two while we were strolling through the streets. Madame Farazan here's pretty friendly. When she heard that we were buying clothes, she decided to give us some...
I don't really see anything I'm familiar with. Never mind. Let's go with the plain fabric as our base. And embroider red and pink flowers.
Oh, wait a sec. You sure that's the latest style? That sounds a lot like...
Don't worry. This style is a timeless classic.
No thanks. This is actually...
Wait. Madame Farazan's right. That style is a classic. And if you don't mind, how about I pick some clothes out for everyone? It's not often that we get to meet up, especially since Candace rarely makes it to Sumer.
Sure. I'm happy to leave it to you.
I'll come with you to have a look. One always has to keep on top of what the youth of—
Madame Farazan? Come quick! She's over here!
Who are you?
We're new in the academia. We saw all the amazing things you did during the competition.
Of course I do.
That's great! We can't wait.
I'm from Haravatat.
Huh? But you seem like an expert in machines. Wait, sorry. Oh, their classes are so boring, though. I'm sorry, ma'am. Let me know if you run any other classes in the future. I'll be there.
I knew it. What about you? Aren't you going to leave with your friend?
I think you're amazing, Madame Farazan, and I'd like to learn from you for a while, if possible. I can take the class you're teaching as an option, even though cross-darshan lessons might be a little tough to—
I see. You're a good egg, child. Don't worry.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Well, I won't—
I don't quite understand what happened there, but congratulations, I think.
Traveler, Paimon, would you two like to—
Sorry, we can't. We've got a meal with Kaveh later, and we have to check in with all— Oh, by the way, have any of you—
I don't know where Hakai went. We just saw Layla not too— but she was hanging out with some other Ratahoa students, so we didn't—
Ratahoa students? They must be the ones who voted for her to enter— Oh, she didn't end up with— I'm sorry, everyone. I could have done better and—
Oh, stop it! If you're going to beat yourself up after doing as well as you did, how—
I didn't see the whole thing, but you were the only contestant who scored points in both the first 2 rounds, right? And I heard that you actually—
That can't be true. You had some really stiff competition out there. The renowned Tainari from getting points off them is a huge achievement. The way I—
Aw, thanks a lot.
Ah, come on. Don't be so hard on yourself. Let's go. Cheer up, Layla. The rest of today—
Looks like things are going well for Layla. We haven't seen Haka.
Are you sure you have enough to cover this? Don't blow it all.
Don't worry. I budgeted very carefully, and this is well within my means. Anyway, I've lost count of how many times you've treated... Oh, Traveler! Paimon! Over here!
Ooh, look at all this! Good food, here we come!
I heard that you went to see the other contestants. How's everyone doing?
Faruzan found herself a student, and Layla's classmates are bowled over by how well she did. We couldn't find...
Alhaitham's gone missing in action, too. Huh. The one time I'm actually in a good enough mood... That guy. Where the heck could he have gone? Well, whatever. He can do what he wants.
You shocked me a little when you hurled the diadem to the ground. On further reflection, of course, it made sense, but...
Sachin's voice started talking to me inside my head from the moment I picked it up. I could feel his emotions, too. It was a mix of He bombarded me with his ideas relentlessly, like he was trying to brainwash me. It gave me a splitting headache that only got worse as he went. Like I was saying at the time, his views are not necessarily completely without value.
If his forbidden research were to spread in a harmful form and cost...
I think you did the right thing. I suppose another way to approach it would have been to claim that you agreed to inherit. I won't comment on his theories or experiments, but I don't believe that he was careless in his choice of candidate.
Perhaps. I just think that if you accept someone else's thing...
That's a good thing. It means that you have...
Thank you, oh my god, thank you. It's a good thing Alhaitham isn't here right now. He'd be quick to explain why you're...
Seems like you always include him in the conversation.
Yep. No dinner with Kaveh is complete without a...
I sense that Alhaitham has in fact been here with us all along.
He's here? Where?
He lives rent-free in each of our hearts.
Oh, that was horrifying. It literally sent...
Good thing you didn't say that before we started eating. That would have killed the mood at...
All right, enough about Alhaitham. Tainari, did you...
I did. In the first round, in fact. Word of mouth proved very effective. I spoke to a handful of people, they told their friends, and so on. Now... Oh, are you free next month? You should come along. Maybe...
About what? I don't know the first thing about anything.
Just play to your strengths. For instance, you could talk about the distinguishing features of rain...
Oh, well, that's no problem. Sure, I'll make... Has everyone had enough to eat? I can order more if anyone's still hungry.
I'm full. Bang, Paimon's super full, too.
Yeah, we should do this more often. Work will always be there.
Sounds good. We should pick a few other places as...
There are other good places around here, too? Oh, and don't forget to invite us if you...
Kaveh, do you have plans after this?
I was thinking of maybe going to the academia for some alone time. Nothing set in stone, though. Why do you ask?
It looks like this Inter-Darshan Championship... All that stuff with Sachin and the diadem got sorted... Oh, right! Yeah, Sachin said that he placed his research materials at somewhere beginning with... It might be dangerous if someone... Holy smokes, you're right! He said he spent all the time researching in the desert. All right then, let's head off...
Didn't expect to run into you here.
Oh, hey, Thumb. What are you reading?
Sachin's notes? Yes. I came across his profile while I was organizing some documents. If it wasn't for that, I never would have agreed to being a commentator. I had a hunch after seeing the fragment of his mind, and sure enough—
Wait! So, are you alright? How do you
I think you may have misunderstood something. The reason Sachin chose that architect to inherit his research was that only he could really empathize with both. Only one who resonates with these sentiments would suffer and begin to think of history as bleak. The empathy is a double-edged sword. Clearly, I am not the same sort of person as empaths have many friends, and their wide social circle comes with certain societal advantages.
Why's that?
All important things in life involve other people. As such, it's extremely difficult to live a life that causes no— If you really want to achieve your goals, you have to be prepared to make enemies along the way. Not everyone can and that reality is like the material here. Objective, heavy, negative.
So, what are your thoughts now that you—
As a scholar, Sachin was without a doubt a genius. He laid the blame for the darkness in the world squarely on humanity, experimented extensively with reliable results, and drew logical conclusions.
So, people are bad?
That is not a question for me to answer. Someone else will arrive shortly. All I will say is that the world is not built on correctness. Lofty ideals may provide no defense. By their own choice, the idealist seeks to bring happiness to all while denying themselves the same. I've never been able to agree with certain philosophies. Even Sachin himself struggled to comprehend the notion of sacrificing one's. But sadly, all viewpoints will find their supporters, and the way we see the world largely decides our fates. All right then, I got what I came for. These research materials are your—
Wait, so you came here just to read this stuff? You missed out on a big get-together.
Get-together? Ah, yeah.
Guess what? Kaveh treated everyone—
Then I'm sure he packed up the leftovers for me. See ya.
And there he goes. Well, it seems like he really wasn't affected by this research. He said that someone else would answer our questions. Traveler, Paimon, you're already here. Nihira! Oh, wait! So you asked him to take part in the— Yes, it was me. Are you surprised? Did you know that there was something wrong with the diadem from the start? And if so, why didn't you switch— Because Sachin's research is not mistaken. He spent his entire life researching this topic. These are the crystallization of his wisdom. Yes, I was worried that the material might cause some destruction, so instead, I had Hat Guy here.
Seriously? I think you can stop calling me that now.
Why? Don't you like— Well, anyway, if Sachin's chosen successor hadn't been able to handle his research—
And after all that, the person Sachin chose turned his nose up at his life's—
I was also hoping that this could be an opportunity for you to learn how to interact with people normally.
That wasn't necessary. I'm still paying you back for your help. And the last thing I need is more reason—
Maida, what did you mean by Sachin's research is not— Put it this way instead. Truth to me, some people only see the mushroom on the shroomboar's back, and they conclude that the shroomboar is a mushroom. Others see only the shroomboar's body, and they declare that the shroomboar is a boar. Still others look deeper inside, and determine that these conclusions are all correct in their own way, but none of them objectively describe the shroomboar. Paimon kinda gets it, but also not really. The world is the same way. No one, not even I, within the confines of our limited knowledge, some may blindly believe in the beauty of this world, and others may focus only on— In truth, the most important thing isn't what state the world is in now, but what people hope it will be. Ultimately, My duty as the God of Wisdom is to guide every form of wisdom to a place where it can find its purpose.
That was a long speech. So what are you actually—
Because Kaveh, as the successor of this research, does not wish to— But even though Sachin's research could be considered negative wisdom, it is still a building block of the truth. If someone wish— I also look forward to the day that a member of the Vahumana Darshan can not only comprehend his theories, but also find a way out from—
Vahumana doesn't have that kind of talent. Wait, you're not— I don't remember signing up to become a scholar. Don't you think I'm useful enough?
Oh boy, here we go again. You think so? Well, to that, I would say that in Sumeru, even prisoners have— I hope that your studies in Vahumana will help you deal with your own fate, and learn how best to settle old debts from your past. I will review your final thesis myself. I'm expecting great things from you, Mr. Hat Guy.
Is that the honorary knight? Hello?
Huh? Seems like someone's calling you. Let's go check it out.
I finally get to meet you, honorary knight. I'm Noelle, a maid of the Knights of Favonius. Apologies. I've yet to officially join as a maid, and in order to be worthy of— Yes, I haven't passed the selection trials yet, but I've been asking senior knights for— I asked Amber how to make a Baron bunny. Oh, and Kaya's been keeping me busy with their— I even asked the Spark Knight to pass on her— Actually, I have always wanted to receive guidance from the— I was worried that it might be too— I've seen you on the streets of Mondstadt occasionally, but I've always been too busy. I just finished today's cleaning for the knights and was about to start my training when Oh, if it's not too much trouble— I'd like to get your opinion on something as a senior knight. I've been keeping up with my maidly duties and knightly but training progress has been a little slow. You know, just basic strength at 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100... and running 2 laps around Mondstadt as a morning... I'm actually incredibly busy every day. It's... Rest? But... Besides, I'm still not skilled enough. Any free time... If I want to become a real knight soon, I have to continue to... But... I'll feel guilty. Oh, resting for the sake of training. Oh, so that's why Miss Lisa always has afternoon tea in the library. I get it now. Huh? Oh, now... Oh! Are there any particular snacks you like? I can get started with... Oh, no need? I should take a break? Oh, okay then. In that case, let's head to Good Hunter and have a look. B? What happened? Is there...
Quinn! He's ignoring me.
But take your time, no rush.
I noticed Quinn was in a bad mood, so I wanted to call him over for a chat and a date, I guess.
Oh, so it's that kind of a problem?
Yes. I've been over to him several times today already, but no matter how hard I try to make conversation, he just focuses on... Noelle, everyone in Mondstadt thinks you must be really popular, right?
Of course. It's just...
Even Noelle can't...
Oh, please, don't worry. Oh, Honorary Knight, can you help me? Oh, thank you. Okay. B said that Quinn always seems busy, but I know that she's often looking for small talk with Quinn. That's in other words, we just need to make Quinn realize that this... For example, by sending him a little gift. But what kind of gift? That's what I think. Everyone has their preferences, so it's important to choose the right gift. If it were me, I'd want... As for you, Honorary Knight, I bet you like handmade things. Oh, yes, Quinn. If I remember correctly, isn't Quinn one of... Perhaps something wine-related would do. I'm simply thinking, let's go to Marjorie's store and...
Welcome to With Wind Comes Glory. And what wind brought the two of you together? Well, when Noelle's working, and once she's finished with A, it's straight off to take care of B. Say, Noelle, if you don't take time out for yourself, you may come...
I, decided to take a break, but something came up.
Oh? So it's a day off? Oh, how wonderful. You must be here to pick out a gift for the Honorary Knight. Choose anything you like. Aw, so shy.
Stop teasing! Me and the Honorary Knight don't have that kind of relationship.
Not yet. I guess. After all, Noelle... But looks like she's still in the dark when it comes...
I just feel I shouldn't let such things... Yes, there are too many important things...
Okay, no more teasing. So, what is the reason? So, you're choosing a gift for B. In that case, I have a couple of fun new things in stock. A frosting bottle and a squirrel wood carving. The frosting bottle is very useful to keep alcohol cold. As for the squirrel wood carving, well, it's a nice ornament and it would... So, bottle...
I'm a little worried that Quinn might just throw a wood to be on the safe side as one of the four...
So frosting bottle it is?
Okay, now that the gift is wrapped, let's hurry back and...
Give the... It does look like something that he... Wait. Thank you both so much. With...
Well...
Oh no!
What's wrong? The gift? Is there...
No, it's not... I've been so focused on convincing Quinn, I hadn't even thought about where our date's gonna be. I've never gotten to that stage. Noelle, a date should be properly planned, so I'll just...
A date? We'll need a place with pleasant scenery and a quiet atmosphere. Let's look around. If we see anywhere good, let's take a picture and let Bee have the final say. Oh, there's a beautiful and touching tale about Cape Oath. Maybe that would be a good spot. Falcon Coast from here. Such a beautiful view. Let's find a good angle and take a picture. Let's head to Starsnatch Cliff next. Starsnatch Cliff. Another beautiful location. And so elevated. This place is super famous for its nightscape. I know. Let's get a picture from the top. Now, one more option should do it. Oh, let's go to Windrise. Look over there, the Windrise tree, symbol of the great hero Vanessa.
You're pretty excited, huh, Noelle?
Oh, sorry. Where were we?
Nice! That should do it. Let's get back to V.
Oh, you guys are back. What romantic locations did you find? Wait, aren't there people here? I don't want other people ruining the atmosphere. Well, let's look at another place.
How may your love be a...
Windrise?
Huh?
Well, old folks are always going on about... It just feels like there's nothing special.
Oh,
I'm going with Capoth. Quinn.
Is Windrise? But the book said, I'm not sure. I found it it was the story of Windrise and I thought folks in Mondstadt would still like to go there. Huh? You wanna go to... Oh, okay. The air here, forget about training and work. That's true, but training and work are still the things I need. If I didn't take them seriously, I wouldn't be a reliable maid. Yes, to some degree, but I know I have a lot to live up to. That's why I want to become a real... If you weren't here today, I wouldn't have been able... It's just a small token of appreciation. Roses are my favorite flower. Of course. In Mondstadt, roses represent this. I have seen and learned a lot. It will become a wonderful memory. I want it to remain in my heart. Wait, do you mean that roses have... Oh, still, whatever a rose... I hope that this one can stay by your side and all before I'm able to fight alongside.
I sure hope Sister Barbara is okay. Sister Barbara said that she was going out to pick some herbs earlier. Perhaps I should... You? Not to mention it. All right, you could start by...
How strange. Oh, it's you. Oh, I see. No need to worry. But the strange thing is, there should be lots of them here, and I can't seem to find any. Well, anyway, no need to worry about me. I'll just have another look around here, and if I can't...
Miss Barbara? Huh? She's not here either.
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. Because... well, just... Oh, all right. Please just... The voice seemed to be coming from over there. Let's go take a closer look. Oh, Paimon remembers him. Isn't that Albert? What is he doing here?
Barbara-sama, are you... who, me? I was originally planning to give her some... When I sought Barbara-sama for healing recently, she mentioned to me that I seem to remember the ingredients she mentioned. I figured she was most likely somewhere out here picking wolf hooks. So, besides, as leader of the Barbara fan... So I decided to come to Wolvendom looking for That's right, and I'll take them back to the church shortly. After all, I am... Huh? But, judging from your expression, anyways, the Barbara fan club will have to wait for the moment. I'll fill you in on how great it is. I don't... You might be right. I should go back and gather more people. Since Barbara-sama came here to pick those red wolf hooks, we could just follow the trail of those specific berries. Maybe. But this is the only place they could be. She wouldn't go... Could she really have returned to Mondstadt? By the way, you didn't happen to see any sign of Barbara-sama when you were... No way. All right then. Barbasama. Oh, but I still feel a bit worried. I'll go report. Here, you can have these red wolf hooks. I just hope that
So... thank you. Oh, well... In Mondstadt, I often perform songs for people. Because it's been so well received, the other sisters have started encouraging. I'm happy to see such turnouts, don't get me wrong. I know that all they want is to get my autograph, and I'm very thankful for all. I always do my best to fulfill their requests and not. But sometimes, even when I'm in the church, people will still come hoping to greet me. The reason I came here was not only to find wolf hooks. Do you understand that feeling? It's been far too long since I've had that feeling. Before, no, I couldn't find any. Well, I remember seeing them here before, but I've already... Huh? Yes, those are the ones! And you... Oh my... Albert came all this way just... But if I were to go and apologize to him, it would Oh, I guess Let's just head back to the city for now. Well, I know. And you also know. And we mustn't forget that Barbados also knows. Besides, as a deaconess, I'll see to that matter on my own. Anyway. Glad we finally made it out of there. The Wolvendom Forest is a nice getaway to... If you stay in there for too long, a little sunlight always helps keep... Yes. Now that we're here, I'd like to go to I've told him before that he should take it easy, and I'd like to check on him before going back and deciding which... Would it be possible to... Well, you know... She's most certainly worth... And besides, there's a... Oh, thank you so...
Oh, you're back again. If you're looking for Sister Barbara, she's yet to return. Oh, I see. But it sounds like she won't be back anytime. Oh, well, that's most... Let me think for a moment. People tend to bring dust and cleaning and the like have always been Sister Barbara's responsibility. Yes, that's right. But she does often appear quite to be honest, I'm most surprised that you are willing to... However, this would help... Anyway, I'll let you handle...
I'll take care of it. I'll protect us. the show begins. Go, Barbara, go! Well, that should just about do it for the cleaning. I'm on...
Ooh.
Anyway, let's head back to Sister Victoria.
Sister Victoria told me you already helped tie. I just returned a short while ago. I can't. You must be thirsty after so much work, no? Oh, I've just remembered that the Cat's Tail is promoting a. Miss Margaret said that the name of the drink is Fantastic Summer. She also mentioned that it's her secret weapon to beating. Word is that the drink's pretty good. If you'd rather not stand in line, which would you like to drink? Yeah, it does sound amazing. But I have heard that the drink is quite popular now. If you'd like to get one, we should head. However, even though I've already requested a half-day of leave from Sister Victoria, she's still with so many people trying to get in on the. Oh, I've got it. Why don't you help me check in with Sister Vic? What do you think? It's settled then. Let's meet up at the entrance to the cats. It'll be fine. Let's get going then.
Yes, my child? Oh yes, Sister Barbara just submitted her request for half a day's leave. I must say though, it is quite unusual, but that's beside the point. What is it you'd like? Oh? You mean to tell me that Barbara intends to? Then you must be the friend that she meant. Seeing as you're the honorary. Well then, please take good care of Sister Barbara. Well, as you may already know, Sister Barbara is. Although the citizens here may only be acting if they appear while she is working here. But if she's approached by fans, and not to mention. So with that in mind, we thought we'd. My hope is that.
Huh? Look at that crowd of people.
Oh, thank you for all your.
Barbara-sama, I never expected I would have a chance to meet you here today.
I guess you can.
Barbara-sama, may I get... my daughter...
Oh, is that so?
Oh gosh, Barbara-sama, I love your style.
Really? Well, I guess all I can say is...
Oh, Barbara!
Barbara-sama!
Oh, my...
Barbara-sama, can I get an autograph? If she's on leave, then... Barbara-sama,
Which should I choose?
Oh, Barbara-sama. You must be... oh...
Today's presentation...
Please, Barbara-sama. Sure. Official business? Oh, I thought... Yes.
Please, there's no need... Oh, I'm sorry, can you wait a bit longer?
Barbara-sama!
It would make me,
Barbara-sama, don't forget...
Please!
Oh, I think Monroe might want one too.
And Mr. Wagner.
Oh, a friend of mine...
Oh, my... So sorry, please.
Sorry to keep you... You look like you're about to fall asleep. I feel terrible. Here, it's the fantastic. At least Miss Margaret didn't make our drinks in advance. The flavor would have changed completely by now. But as long as I can bring everybody, although perhaps you can stay with me a while longer? We have to seize every bit of. It's nice to finally relax for a while. Thanks for accompanying me.
Haven't you heard?
Come to think of it, this is the first time we've gone for a walk together. When I heard you'd received the title of Honorary Knight, I thought you'd turn out to be more of a solemn character. But now that I've met you, I can't quite believe it. I never thought... Oh, I hope I'm not offending you. What I mean is, for someone as young as you to achieve the title of Honorary Knight, it's amazing. Jean must really believe in you to grant you this title. I hope I can be as great as you one day, so I can help everybody around me too. But for now, all I can do is sing. So sorry. Always thinking about myself. We've walked a long way. Why don't we take a break up ahead? It looks so peaceful here. Usually the Knights of Favonius and... It's happened so many times already. Of course, but exhaustion for the... Thank you. It's been a long time. The support of an honorary... So, we can rest today, but it's...